Hello everyone, welcome to Sleepy Economist. Today we are going to learn about law of thermodynamics from our environment economics. The interlinkages in the circular diagram are governed by the physical or natural laws termed as law of thermodynamics. It is a branch of science that deals with the relationships between heat and energy. There are two important laws. First, the law of thermodynamics, also known as law of conservation of energy or material balance principle. It states that energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It can only be transferred or changed from one form to another. For instance, coal consumption must be equal to the amount of energy generated plus waters in form of gases and solid due to combustion. As more There are two implications of first law. As more resources are extracted for the production process, more of waste is generated. Thus, economic growth, which results in increased extraction of material resources like coal, water, wind, etc., for generation of energy, is also accompanied by the increased residual wastes. Second, there are limits on the degree to which resources can be substituted for each other in the production. The degree of substitutability that can be derived from the environment is very important parameter referred to in literature or economics as the limits to growth. Second law of thermodynamics, also known as entropy law. The entropy here implies that energy once generated for consumption is unavailable for other work. Cleaning a untidy room implies that transformation from a state of high entropy, like disorder, to a state of low entropy order. To similarly, production and consumption of energy in a closed system, environment is a closed system, which are the important inputs of the economic growth, leads to the use of material, which further leads to the flow of energy from the low entropy resources to high entropy resource, like order of environment to disorder of wastes. It is because of the residual generated and thrown in the economy. This law also states that no conversion of energy from one form to another is completely efficient, and this conversion process is irreversible. For instance, CO2 once released in environment leads to no useful substance. Therefore, entropy creates a physical obstacle. Thus, if Earth is a closed system within a limited stock of low entropy energy resource, then the system is unsustainable. If the economic activity degrades the energy resources beyond a point where no potential for its further use remains. But Earth is not a closed system, as we get unlimited supply of energy from sun. Thus, entropy law suggests that the flow of solar energy establishes an upper limit of the flow of energy that can be sustained. And once the stock of stored energy fossils gets used up, then the rate of economic growth can only be determined by the flow of solar energy.